Hi, I'm Emily and this is Made on Mill. In this video, I wanted to share with you the thrifted gifts that I have purchased for this holiday season. This was a very popular video of mine last year. I'll link that below. If you're looking for more ideas, definitely go check out that video. I think thrifting gifts is becoming more and more popular and more acceptable. It's such a great way to repurpose things that are already in circulation and keep them in use. I also can find the most unique gifts in usually everything on my list. The first category is for kids and babies. So you can find a lot of used items for kids and babies, whether this ranges from clothes to books or toys. I will show you what I got here. So you have this, I guess like a lollipop puzzle that we'll be gifting this year. I believe I paid $5.99 for this. I found this toy as well. It's solid wood. It doesn't appear to be used. It's very clean. I will obviously be giving all of this a good clean ahead of gifting it as well. But this one here was $3.79. I found some unopened chalk at the thrift store as well. You can definitely find like crayons and craft supplies as well. I think putting together like an outdoor play kit or an indoor play kit would be a really great gift idea. This year, we have Look for Ladybug in Plant City. This one I paid $5.99 for. It's just a really colorful book and I thought it would be a great gift for my daughter. My daughter really likes Paw Patrol, so I thought this was the perfect find, and this was $4.99. So this book here, Learning About Our Big Home. It's a Canadian book and we live in Canada. I have an ecology degree, so this is about the earth, ecosystems, endangered species, forest conservation, and waste management. I thought it was a fitting title. Now moving on to clothing for kids, I want to show you some of the pieces that I was able to pick up. So these were $1.29, a good quality onesie. It's a nice thick cotton. This was $2.29. I found this adorable vest. This I paid $3.29 for. And I found a spring jacket for $4.79. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. Thank you for clicking on the video and watching. On this channel, I focus on sustainable crafting, or what I like to call environmentally considerate crafting. So it's just looking for ways to be more sustainable when we are doing handmade projects or working on DIY projects. This thrifting and gifting series that I'm planning to do each holiday season kind of goes in line with that as a way to be a more sustainable gift giver. If any of these topics interest you, I would love it if you could subscribe so you can catch some of my future videos. Right now, moving on to some gifts I got for some of the adults that we will be giving to this year. First, I found this case and I just thought, hey, that's a neat case. I wonder what's in it. So I opened it up and it is full of knitting needles. So this is made in Canada and we have a friend who has taken up knitting, so I thought this would be a perfect gift for them, and I only paid $4.79 for it. And if you think about the price of one set of knitting needles, I thought this was a score, plus it comes in a really nice case. I picked up some novels for the readers in the family. So these range in price from $5.49 to $6.49. And then I found some coffee table books, and so I think these are a great idea if someone you know has like a keen interest in something. You could look for books that either like teach you about that hobby or perhaps showcase work in that hobby, or is like a portfolio of photos that align with their interests. I think these are great gifts and they are very affordable, purchase secondhand. So I got some ones about flower arranging. So this one was $5.99. This one I paid $6.49. And then this one is called Leading the Artful Life. Interiors designed with artistic intuition. And so I thought it was just such a good book. It focuses on very, I would say, like cottagey design. Oh, it's an older book, but all these designs are coming back. So I thought it would be a neat book to look through. And this one I paid $6.99. I found this puzzle. Now with puzzles there's always the possibility that you might purchase it and there would be pieces missing. However, that's just a risk that you have to take, but for anyone who loves puzzles, this is a great gift. And often puzzles are only used once or twice and then they're donated, so they're practically new. Another thing you can find a secondhand, which I almost exclusively shop secondhand now, are cards. So you can find birthday cards, anniversary cards, really for any occasion. But if you look hard enough, you can usually find some really good packs of Christmas cards. So I know these can tend to be wasteful, but I mean, if you're purchasing them secondhand, at least they're getting used rather than being thrown out. So these usually come in a bag, and they came in this bag here. So I paid $2.99 and I got 14 cards. So that's pretty cheap. And they also came with matching envelopes. So I always make sure that there's cards and envelopes. Sometimes there's a mix of either just too many envelopes or not enough envelopes or too many cards. So that's just something I keep in mind. But this is the second pack I found this year. The one that I have already found and used. So I had to look for some more, but I'm pretty happy with this. Obviously you can't always read the message inside, so that's another risk that you take with purchasing them, but it's definitely an affordable way and a more sustainable way to purchase greeting cards for the holiday season. Another place to look for secondhand gifts is an online marketplace. So I usually use Facebook Marketplace, and this way I can actually search for specific items I'm looking for rather than just relying on what I find at the store. So my husband really likes birds. We have a few bird feeders in the back, but we don't have one in the front. So I was able to pick this up on Facebook Marketplace. It was brand new. It has never been assembled. So I'm not going to take it out of the box, but I looked it up online and they retail for $72, and I was able to pick this one up for $35. So I thought that was a good deal. It's a bird feeder with like a primary feeding vessel for the loose seeds, and then there is a section for the cakes that can go in, the suet cake. So my husband likes putting these out. So I thought that was a great bird feeder to accommodate both the loose seeds and the suet. So I also picked some of these up for his stocking. Now, if you're looking for ways to package up your gifts this year, there's a few ways you could go about it. When we got our house, the previous owners left a lot of wrapping paper downstairs. So we worked through that and used it up rather than it being thrown out. You can definitely find gift bags or gift wrap at the thrift store, which I encourage you to do. I also last year found these gift tags at a secondhand store, which I have some left over so I can use this year. Now, if you want to go completely waste-free, obviously you could reuse packaging. I picked up some plants at our local florist, and so they had to be packaged up. We live in Canada, so it's quite cold outside. So I will keep this and use it to wrap up some gifts. And if you want to have a go at making your own gift wrap, I have a full tutorial to make your own gift wrap bags. It does require a little bit of sewing, but I'm sure you could use fabric glue if you didn't know how to sew. So we have used these year after year, and I thrifted a tablecloth and used the fabric from that, as well as this cotton canvas ties. I actually was able to thrift that as well. So this was completely secondhand, and now we can continue using it year after year. Right, some more gifts I found for adults. I picked up this little hat here. So this year I found crew neck sweaters that I wanted to add quilt blocks to it as more of a DIY handmade project. I will link that below, but I found this hat and I thought, hey, that could also be really neat to put a little quilt block on this if I wanted to. I just really like that it was denim, and you can wash ball caps. I have washed them before and it doesn't wreck the brim. It comes out totally fine. Then I found this jacket at the thrift store. So it's originally from Zara. It doesn't feel as though it's been used or worn. I think I have taken the price off it, but I remember, oh yes, it was $12, and then the color of the tag ended up being 50% off that day at that store. So I paid only $6 for this jacket, which I thought was quite the score. I found these really cozy, comfy, and fun flannel pajamas. So they're flannel, they're going to be so warm. They don't appear to be worn. There's not like a lot of pilling in the areas where you would anticipate pilling, like in the underarm area. So I don't think these have been worn that much. Not that it matters. It's just, yeah, sometimes with buying pajamas, I'm a little bit wary because people are kind of wear those out a little bit more than other items of clothing. But it came with a matching top, and I need to give these a good wash and probably like a steam or an iron. But I paid $5.79 for the top and $5.79 for the bottom. So what's that? About $12 for a really nice set of pajamas. Last but not least, I was able to find this art print secondhand. I paid $4.99 for it. I actually included this in my little thrift haul in my October crafty thrifty vlog that I posted. I'll link that video. It is broken, but I can simply reattach this or add different hardware. I just haven't got around to that quite yet, but I know who I'm giving this to, and I know it will match their decor and they should like it. Now I know gifting artwork can be a little tricky. If you're nervous about gifting artwork, you could always purchase some secondhand frames and then they can put their own art in it, or you could add a family photo. So that's all I have purchased this year so far for some of our gifts. I hope it was maybe a little bit helpful for you, or at least encouraging to know that you can find great gifts secondhand. Thank you so much for spending your time here today. I really appreciate it. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, I would love it if you could give this video a like, share it, or leave a comment. I'd love to know what gifts you're planning on giving this year, if you purchased them secondhand, or if you've ever found a really unique gift secondhand that made you really excited to gift to someone. So leave a comment below, share what you look for at the thrift store when you're thinking about purchasing gifts. If you are a handmade gift giver, I have 2 videos that might be of interest to you. The first one is 10 crochet projects to make this year for some holiday gifts. The second video are handmade gifts that you can sew this year as well. Alright, thanks for watching. This might be my final video of 2025. I'm not sure yet. If it is, then I wish you all a happy and safe holiday and enjoy the rest of 2025. And I will see you again in 2026. Take care. Have a good day.